everybody, welcome back to Captain Equine. So today we are talking about cinches. That was a really energetic intro, but here's a bunch of different types of cinches, girths, whatever. I'm going to go over the different bits and pieces and sort of the main differences between these three different types and basically how to size your horse for a girth. I have some horses out there that have volunteered by being alive. So let's go ahead and get started with this one. So this one's a little bit older. It's definitely been well loved. It's rusted in some places, so this is not one that I would use if I had a choice. I believe this is a full horse-sized girth, so it can fit on any of these horses. But of course, if the baby is maybe smaller, it will come down. I'm actually going to go ahead and close this. Okay, that's actually so much better. Jeez. Okay, so I believe these two are both full-sized, so I'm gonna have to go and go over to my sister's saddle, which is right there for my next video to show you guys a pony-sized one. But this one's a newer one. I don't remember where I got it. Most likely Paul Taylor's, that's normally our go-to, or maybe Amazon, either way. But these I don't use personally. They stretch very easily because of this. It's more of a absorbable, I'm trying to think of the words, but they're not coming. It's more of an absorbable type thing. So with this, it is set in one place. It most likely won't move anywhere. And it basically won't change sizes whenever you're riding. So it's all, which is exactly what this one did to me. This is actually mine. I got it to replace the one that's currently on my saddle, which I won't take off because my saddle's old. So this one's an older one as well. It's also a full-sized horse one. You'll see that some of the things are turned around, which are pretty easy. It's a bit ripped up here and there. The buckles aren't rusted because it's in normal use. But that's really, like, it's a good one. But I was really, at the time, looking for some aesthetics, not workable, but I wanted it to look pretty. So I asked for my birthday to get a new cinch. I know, it's a weird thing to ask for my birthday, but that's really what I wanted. So I had gotten the cinch. You'll see all the beautiful texturing on it. I really loved it. And I went to go and try it out, and it had absorbed the sweat from my horse and gotten like 5 times bigger. And my saddle was loose. And at the time, I wasn't very confident in my riding. So I got really nervous and got off and didn't get back on that day. This one is a bit older, so it's sort of won the test of time. It's stretched all it can stretch. So really, if I had continued using it, this would be a usable thing to do. But for me, it's just not something, given how much I ride in a week and how hard I ride in a week, it's not something that I would personally use. If you have an older one, that's fine. It works perfectly good. But if you have a brand new one, you have to give it some wiggle room and time to stretch and grow. So you'll see that these have this little pieces, and that is for a tie down, which I will not be making a full length video on tie downs because I don't personally use them. So that's something that you'll have to go to somebody else to figure out. But I will try if you want me to. So this is one that I grabbed off my mom's saddle. Her saddle's this beautiful brand new one. So it's pretty easy to put that back on and off, so it was pretty easy for me to get it. So this one's a bit in use as well. It came with the saddle, so it has a bit of a torn thing here. But like I said, it's pretty, I really love this type because it has, this is stretch. But let's talk about this piece. So this piece, you'll see inside of these a pony-sized one too. But you'll see that whenever you connect it, you slide it under here and it's just not flopping around and won't spook your horse. But on this one, it does not have that piece. It's one of the reasons why I don't use that one anymore. On this one, it does have this piece, so if I had given it the time, it probably would be a perfectly good cinch. I just didn't like it that much in my first ride. So we're gonna walk over to mine. I do want to point out one more thing about this one first. It doesn't have a larger middle, which is something I don't really enjoy. It means that it has to be slightly closer to the legs for me to connect a tie down if I wanted to, which my mom does use to tie down on a certain number of horses. I personally don't, but my mom does. So it's not something that I like very much. You'll see on this one, it does widen out a little bit and create that little diamond shape. You'll see on my sister's for her pony, it does not. So I'm not too sure about pony. It's been a couple years since I've ridden the one we have. But I personally prefer whenever it's a bit of a diamond shape. So let's check out mine. This one I really love, even though it's a bit worn out. It has a little pocket thing, and it even seals it completely into there, so there's no way that that's getting loose. It has these, yes, but they're also sealed in a way where it's not this weird strap in the middle. It has the diamond shape, though it's not as thick of a diamond shape as I would normally, I would love to have, but I really like how this one works. Underneath, it's nice, soft, and foamy. Well, the other one is too. It has a bit of a texture to it though, so I'm not sure how that would change. It has these little pads here to add extra padding to the buckle sections. It's really just a really good cinch, and this is why I love it so much. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed cinch basics. This one's a bit of a reach, but I hope you do enjoy it.